The Filipino is not lost. Our race is one of value, one graced with respect, a sense of hospitality, and even an act for humor seldom found in a world deluged in floods and sandwiched in political conflicts. A batchmate of mine once tweeted on his Twitter account, "Let tradition be tradition, let culture be not." Quite powerful for one my own age, but it is this that makes us Filipino. This tradition we have, bequeathed to us by our ancestors, has, from time immemorial, been the unique foundation of our ever-evolving identity. This tradition was never lost, just something to be rediscovered, redefined, and whose perspective renewed in our time today. Pedrigan Kiel's onslaught in our country was sure to have changed something in our routine. I personally had to manage 3 days without electricity and running water. Not to mention the gloomy weather, which made me feel as if I were put to a deep slumber and time were made to crawl. However, upon resumption of classes, our school community got working to make an extra effort in helping out the victims of these calamities. Canned goods, rice, along with a large supply of mineral water came in, and we immediately started packing for our relief operations. This is bayanihan today. We didn't carry houses from one place to another, as the oldest example of the term would suggest. But through this bayanihan, this charity, we did save at least 400 homes. That is 400 families we've helped bring back to their feet. With the advent, or rather, the advancement of technology, the Filipino youth has had more to be occupied with. These to the elders may be a nuisance, to the teenagers, a pastime. We live in the midst of social networking sites. We motivate ourselves through ear-splitting, heavy bass music. Nonetheless, the value behind these remains the same. The value of expression. Maybe, just maybe, the youth finds it easier to express themselves online, given its unlimited possibilities or presets for design. One could even venture into the world of self-customization to add its own personal touch. Society dares us to conform, but all we've ever wanted to prove is that we're different. Family is given great importance in our lives. I smile at families who still share stories over dinner, take a Sunday out on vacation, or just simply laugh together while watching the hilarious Private Benjamin movie. We invite our cousins, titas, ninongs and ninangs over during fiestas, baptisms, parties, and we welcome them with open arms. Now we are bringing the same sense of hospitality to other worlds through our growing workforce. Our overseas Filipino workers, who comprise 10% of our population, are introducing the distinct cheeriness we are known for abroad. They say when you are in another country, you will know whether one is Filipino or not. True enough, our arms are open to everyone. Just look at how many houses would have floor mats labeled welcome, or how our mothers would scream with joy in hearing good news from a close friend. It is the small things, really. Time and time again, our race proves itself worthy of recognition. We have raised idols of industry, sports, and intellect. The likes of Efren Batarayes, Wesley So, Charis Pempenko, and Julie Ann San Jose have swept the media by storm, always in one way or another staying the talk of the town. Yet despite our achievements as a nation, we remain humble. The value of modesty penetrates our hearts. We were nurtured in faith. Take, for example, our national fist, considered to be the greatest pound-for-pound fighter of all time, conquering 7 weight divisions in his career, the legendary Manny Pacquiao. As flowery as the introduction to his name may be, take some time to look at the way he starts and ends his fights. With a prayer, a simple sign of the cross. See, the Filipino has never been lost, merely overshadowed by the doldrums of daily life. The old customs are being covered up by the complexity of our modern situation. But trust otherwise, that the value is still there. Now, here I am today, and this is what I see. I see the Filipino youth as one that values change. I see us as those people who definitely get less sleep, yet wake up with even grander dreams. As those who may just seem to be sitting idly by in class, but are in fact deeply reflecting or pondering over our own aspirations. This is what I advocate. A new Filipino, adapting to the swift tides of evolution in society, but treasuring and preserving its roots and heritage. This is me. This is us. This is the Filipino that I believe will one day be basking in the glory of our very own 3 stars and a sun. Filipino values, a new definition.